Greetings and welcome to episode 84 of my Empire Total War Darth Mod Great Britain campaign. And before we start proper, my friends, I'd like to just say I hope all of you are being safe, my friends, and are indeed safe. As you know, the world is on a completely different footing as it was just a few weeks ago, and things have taken, quite a turn for the worse in some parts of the world. And I hope that all of you are looking after yourselves, your families, are heeding the advice, of your governments and particular governments, whatever it is. Please be safe, my friends. Please be safe. Please look after yourselves and indeed your families. Because I think this is something that no one has ever faced before, and I think it's really important that we do, try and stick together, as it were, get the message out to others to try and look after themselves, or at least look after themselves as best you possibly can. I know that everybody's life is different, everybody's circumstances are different, but please, my friends, just a word from myself here, just to all of you, consider many of you my friends, many of you good companions. Please be safe. That's all I'm going to try and say. Please be safe in whatever you're doing, wherever you are in the world. Just look after yourselves. But anyway, my friends, let's get back to where we are now at the moment. And as you can see, we have a huge battle here. The first battle of what is the sort of the skirmish here. We've started here with the Poles. The Poles have started with us. Remember, last episode they declared war upon us. Looks like they're going to try and move against Strasbourg here. We've got to be careful of this particular army here. So that army there's going to come in on a flank at us. Either the left or right flank is going to come at us from this battle. As you can see, we have here a wonderful array of armies here. Particularly here, we have, of course, Elizabeth Ernoch here, the lady of Field Marshal Adam Ernoch. And she has absolutely got a wealth here of wonderful forces, Fusiliers, Grenadiers. We've got Marines, Scottish Highlanders, we've got Green Jackets, some wonderful forces here at Elizabeth's disposal. We've also, as we said here, look at this here, Field Marshal Ernoch here, a wonderful force, but perhaps one of the finest forces we have at our disposal, as you can see here, including Horse Guards, a wonderful regiment, it really is. We're going to bring in Cuirassiers here first, and then I think we'll bring in Marines. Absolutely vital here that, gentlemen, we'll bring in Marines. Vital here that we have the right forces coming in at the right time, because this is going to be an absolute brutal fight, and it won't be the last fight for Strasbourg or Stuttgart. I can assure you there will probably be a fight immediately after this battle is over. I can absolutely guarantee it. Now we've got Field Marshal Ernoch here as well. I think we'll bring in General Bruce's army as well to add that real extra panache here, as it were. We've got the Welsh Fusiliers, we've got the Royal Irish Regiment, we've got the Coldstream Guards. I think we're bringing the Guards units here as well, just to add that extra bit of backbone, that extra zeal. Then we've got the Scottish Highlander Independents. Again, I think we're bringing some more of our elite some more veteran units here first. That's excellent here. And again, let's get the composition of our forces coming in. Correct, Life Guards as well here. Royal Highland Grenadiers, which have been with us for a very long time. Let's get the guns down here. And then also includes bringing in our more veteran units here. And here. And there. That's excellent to see. Yeah, perfect there, my friends. Now we're set fair for this battle, and it's really going to be an absolute brutal battle. As you can see, they're bringing an absolute plethora of forces here, including fixed artillery, which can be an absolute monster against us, it really will. So it might be we have to send out one of these units here to try and deal with that. We've also got a lot of cannon on their side, and they've got a lot of cannon coming in here, include the Winged Hussars, which are an absolute brute in the charge. And they've got a lot of other forces that can drain us. They really can. They're going to look to try and drain us here, but we must cover our flanks because of this force here and one of these forces here. If we can do significant damage to what is nearly 10,000 forces here, we're bringing in roughly about 13,000. They're bringing in 10. They're going to try and hit us hard here. We've got to hold. We've got to hold here, my friends. Let's take this fight here. Let's really give them a bloody nose here. Show them what we're made of. Now, you can also apologise for the length of time it's taken to get this video out, because with everything going on, I've had to move all the the work at home And with other things going on as well, things have just been absolutely crazy, up in the air. You know, you're trying to get supplies, you're trying to get other things in, and what have you, trying to get other things organised around sort of life, as it were. So I do apologise for the length of this. Also had a few technical difficulties with a bit of my setup here as well, but I think I've got it sorted, so I do apologise for the length of time that it has taken to get this new episode out. But I hope you can understand it, my friends. And a huge response in the last episode, absolutely fantastic response from the council, wonderful suggestions, tactics, plans, proposals. So all of them are going to absolutely 100% be carried out here. As you can see, a really strange opening here, because they are facing, our army's facing this way, which means we're going to be getting reinforcements. Remember, the Polish reinforcements will come immediately off the line. Ours won't. Our reinforcements will only come in once one of our regiments has broken and has left and has been sort of, as it were, for want of a better word, beaten. So only then will we get new reinforcements. Remember, the Polish reinforcements will come in continuously. We have to be prepared here. Now, as you can see, we've got this sort of small hamlet here that's going to possibly break up any Polish, but we can't really pull back too far to make use of it. We could, of course, here, but the chances are the Poles, as you can see here, are going to come off the hill here and attack us downwards. We have to be able to meet the first charge square on here. We might use this wall here, but we won't use the wall just to put units behind. I'd rather have them standing up, as it were, and bring them together, because the wall doesn't really give you a coherent whole, as it were. We'll stand back here, but what we'll do is protect our flanks on the left and the right, just in case the reinforcements coming. We can, of course, switch the flanks if need be. Now, Elizabeth, Ernok here, I've set back here, set fair, and then we'll really stiffen up now. We've got two excellent light foot here. Got the green jackets here, and indeed the Irish rifles. Absolutely fantastic light infantry, which we will be using to their maximum potential. We've got a fair few guns here. I'd like to include these in the line, but remember, just step back slightly, just so that their cavalry charges, which will come, are indeed not going to take these out here. These are going to prove vital in the initial attack, of course, with howitzers providing that fire support from the rear, as it were. So we just set these here for the moment. Let's just unlimber them here. That's a wonder. Just set General Ernok here just slightly back here. And we can always move General Ernok back here. We've got a good comment here. We'll have quick climb immediately here, but we're going to have to really be on the ball. We're going to effectively seal ourselves off into this sort of square here. It has to be really well defended here. Let's just get I think we'll have a Grenadier regiment. Let's have one of our oldest regiments here, the 16th Grenadier Regiment, sort of in the vanguard of the defence here. We're going to try and be compact in defence if possible. That's excellent there. Let's have a look at the grid. Look at that. Really, oh, look at that. What a wonder. These really are one of the oldest regiments we have in our army. Now, next to that, we'll have the 36th Regiment Artillery Foot. Now, they're set back, but that's a good thing. Just put them here. We don't want the cavalry charges to sort of come in and crush them, as it were, but we will set them on canister shot if we see that coming in. Do have the 56, not to be sniffed at at all, a good regiment. I think we'll just set the left flank here with the 30th Marines. Not quite, we're just a smidgen. Now, is that gap wide enough? It is indeed. But they're not quite straight there, but we'll just move the artillery, this artillery, just slightly up further. What we don't want to do is hitting our own men if we come at certain angles here, so we might just set them back here. But I think, oh, look at that, they can set a good volley against some of the enemy here. Let's try and put them perhaps a little bit too forward. like it, sir. So we can meet the charge of cavalry, but we can also absolutely pound them if need be, sir. Now we're going to set this second regiment here, 24 pounders, here. Now let's unlimber. Oh, gentlemen, please. We won't have shoddy marksmanship, I can assure you. That's more like it. No. Again, the fire support has to be absolutely on point here. I think we'll have the 10th Grenadiers on the right. Once again, wonderful, sir. And then last but not least, we'll have the 3rd Regiment here. 24 pounders again here. Just setting ourselves fair. That's more like it, sir. So now that's a very strong defensive line, as you can see here. We just pull these gentlemen back. Just a fraction here. No, just a fraction, sir. Thank you. Right, let's have the 15th Regiment on the left here. And we will, as I said, be putting defensive here as well. We'll set fair on the right as well. I think we'll have Highlanders on the right, on the left flank. We'll also use cavalry as well to help defend. Put another regiment here. 14th Grenadiers. But we're going to have to seal this flank off here, effectively box ourselves in here on this flank. Now, 10th is already accounted for. So is the 15th. 14th as well. We'll use the 87th Regiment Fusiliers here. And also the Scottish Highlander Independent Regiment here as well. Now this might be a little bit of an overkill perhaps, but we will shift them around once the demarcation line is sort of pulled, the deployment has ended. We will move these into position more. We have to be careful here. We've got another regiment here, the 56th, remember, which we'll just put in here as well, just to solidify this flank. No, this flank can be bent back around if need be. We'll put... Let's have the green jackets here. Let's have them running, protecting... Actually, let's have them protecting some of this. Some of these here. That's more like it, sir. We can set stakes as well. And we'll also have the the Irish Rifles, as it were, here as well. It's more like it. We can set stakes to protect ourselves, and that's a very good defensive line here against what is going to be a very powerful Polish push. We want cuirassiers here. Their guns are going to be set up here or here. Lifeguards will keep back. We've got to keep some of these forces back here as well. Cuirassiers, which will also keep back here. Actually, let's just keep them back here. And we'll also have them on the right as well, on the left flank as well. Again, out here if needs be. Got to try and get... Actually, we'll set one of regiment inside the defensive square. Here. The other will just set right into the... as far along as we can here. Up by here, so we can wrap around and try and take out some of their artillery, which is going to be pretty brutal towards us. I think we've effectively sealed ourselves off. I know this flank here, but if they're on the map, if they're on the campaign map on the right, they should come in from the left, if you understand what I mean. It's usually the opposite of what you see. So we've sealed off this flank here. Let's see what we can do here. We've got a pretty good defensive line here. Right, let's start. Right, let's get these stakes in immediately, because we're going to be hit pretty hard. Got some good fire going on here. Let's pull them back. We've got to protect these flanks here. Look at that, we've got this now moving around on the flanks here. Here they come, here they come. Oh, give them a good pasting, yes sir. Two lots of bodyguards. Ah. Let's get entangled in them. Here they come. They're going to try and stretch right around here. Where those winged hussars. Dragoons and regiment of horse. Ah, they're wavering, sir. Try and catch them on here. Oh, what a shot, sir. Dragoons coming in. Let's take care of these. That's a heck of a shot there. Be careful, we've got to be careful here. To be vigilant here, we've got to watch the map here. There it is, the foot, there it is. There it is. Two regiments gone. Bend this flank here around just to protect ourselves here. It's going to be a brutal fight here. Canister shot. Oh my goodness me, they got us there. Here they come, winged hussars. it, lads. Oh, it's a joy to see. Oh my god, we've broken this entire line. Get some fire support in behind here. Take care of. They've got to take care of that rocket here. Oh, what a shot! We're going to hit our back line there. Oh, we've lost our guns there. Got to hold this flank open as long as we possibly can. Got the Royal Welsh coming in. Try to set the new line if we... Don't get involved in the fighting there. Hopefully then we can transfer some of these. Yes, they're gone. One of our generals has been injured, not critically, but injured on the battlefield. Oh, the Royal Welsh, there they are. Don't you break, sir. This is going to be a brutal fight. He's still in fair shape here. Still crashing, is he? Let's start swinging some of these around. Get in the square, lads. We've lost them, line infantry's gone. Royal Welsh, they've been absolutely smashed in here. My goodness me, the 4 reinforcements coming in here is just extraordinary. We've done a huge amount. This one army here has absolutely done a fantastic job here. Years. He got so much. Oh, they've broken as well. The British Fusiliers, but they held on wonderfully there, sir. Now they're just bringing everything to bear here now. Ah, they've gone. Oh, bro. One Irish regiment coming in. Off the line. Let's set ourselves fair here now. My goodness me, we've taken an absolute thrashing here. We've also held extraordinarily well here. Look at that. Compliments to the chef, sir. Goodness. Oh, they're running. Ah, they're wavering as well. Excellent. Let's take our troops. Look at that, we've formed a sort of semi-pocket here, as it were. What? A full regiment of Irish? There's got to be some kind of... That's a court-martial offence, sir. Running with almost a full complement of troops. Not acceptable. Not acceptable. We've broken this entire line, sir. My goodness, this one army is almost single-handedly. Ah, they've run. They've come back. What? They've broken already? The life guards? There's got to be a few court-martials going on here. This is unbelievable. Don't you dare run off, sir. They've broken already. Lifeguards with nearly a full complement of regiment there. That's a scandal. Definitely a court-martial. look at that, we're losing so much coming off the line here. It's extraordinary. This cavalry absolutely butchered us on this flank here. The very reinforcements are getting absolutely slaughtered as they come off the line. That's the problem. Get in that square. Let's deal some damage here. That's more like it. Ah, the Highlanders. Yes. They did what? Another Highlander regiment. Let's get them into place, let's get them into position. Get out of here, you're no good to us, get out. The same, leave sir, if you're no good to us. Yes, we've got... How the blazes did they get there? It's been an absolute bloodbath, especially with their reinforcement. We've got to try and get some kind of confusion coming on here. Coldstream Guards, that's really bad. Let's get rid of these. Sit out here. Irish. My goodness me, what a fight this is doing. It's not just doing, this is not a Sunday stroll. It's not a Sunday stroll. That's more like it, gentlemen. There's a whole lot of reinforcements coming off the line here, my goodness me. Gentlemen, I promise you, there'll be a cold crash. Why are we putting up with this? Why are we putting up with this? Oh, gentlemen, deal with them, lads. Where are you going, sir? Let's deal with these ones before. Thread the needle, lads. Talk to us here, the mercenaries. fight to them. Oh God, sir. Oh, that's the heck of a fight, sir. Gotta get past. Gotta get past. This has been... Keep going, lads. All guards coming in. Let's pull them back into the front lines. How the blazes have we done this? I don't know. Got him behind me as well now. I'm going to set up his task force here to move the guard task force. Strike against them, sir. I've got the guards over here. Time to shrink this pocket here. Ah, they've gone. Yes, we've got them. We're rolling them up, sir. Got the guards in the frame. Look at that. What a sight that is. Get our hands dirty, sir. Let's move up. Take the fight to the lads. Coldstream guards. More reinforcements, excellent, sir. Wow, the Connaught rifles are finally broken, but my goodness me, what a fight this has been. They've done themselves proud, says. Look at the battlefield. It is absolute chaos, sir. Those guards have gone, they couldn't take over also. Now, so they were like birds. They like it, so they don't like it. What a fight this has been. It has been unbelievable. Got a shot coming your way, sir. We have pushed these forces hard, so we've had to do it. This cost us dear, my goodness me. We have expended every sinew here. Have we beaten them? I think we have absolutely smashed every army that's ever here. Yes, we did it, my friends. Pyrrhic victory. Wow. What a fight that was. What a fight. Statistics. 340 kills by the Scottish Highlander Regiment. That I have not seen a regiment of line infantry do that in a very long time. 340 kills. Look at the experience gained here. 2 echelons gone up. Look at that. The Coldstream Guards, 293. The Royal Irish Regiment, 254. Life Guards, 204. Look at this. 211 by the 24 pounders. Wow. Marines, they've just exceptional fighting here, my friends. Wow. They lost they lost nearly 7,000. We're down to 7,000. That's not too bad. 4,000 is far less than I thought. I know it's not brilliant, but it's far less than I thought. 4,000. Still got 7,000 left, which is not too bad there at all. Let's see what's going to come our way. They have run. Look at that. We have smashed in a good portion of that Polish force there. They're definitely going to come to Strasbourg without a shadow of a doubt. I'd be very surprised if they don't come to Strasbourg. There you go. Look at the forces they're building up here. But mind you, look at that. We have there it is. 15,000 against roughly 8,000. Not too bad. I know this seems of a heady heady statement by myself. I think we can do a lot of damage to this force. Mind you, that is a huge amount. Luckily, we still have Field Marshal Ernuk's force in good stead here as well. These forces have seen a bit of a thrashing here. Oh my goodness me. Elizabeth Ernuk's force has taken a huge fight. Elizabeth's force here has taken a real battering here. But hopefully we can do a lot of damage with these two forces in particular here. If we can hold them here, we've got mortars as well. If we can hold them here and do a lot of damage to them, mind you, they're bringing in a lot to the party here. They're going to throw the entire strategic reserve against us here, trying to break Strasbourg. If they do, we will move in this army group here to try and push them back. But that's going to be for next time, my friends. I hope you have enjoyed this episode. As always, my friends, please keep your comments coming down below. Your tactics, your strategies, your proposals, everything, my friends, please keep them done. They've been exemplary last episode. It really was. What a response that was. Again, I apologise for the lateness of this video. Please be safe out there, my friends. Please keep yourselves safe. And until next time, where there'll probably be a Napoleon Total War 3 episode with France, but that'll be by the next one. Anyway, take care, my friends, and until next time, bye for now.